What's coming up is one of my absolute favorite things. It's journaling. We've been working on basically the illustration part, but what happens when you add words? When you add words, you double the meaning, and suddenly you've got a bigger impact. Right here you see the illustration. Here come the words, and there's another little illustration down there. You can put as many illustrations on a page as you can fit in, and then the words tell about it. And people want to read the words because it's a double message. Come join us. We'll have a wonderful time.
Funding for this program is provided by Sedona Hypnosis LLC, healing your past, creating your future. Muriel Walsh Estate Sales, representing people is our business, and by viewers like you.
Today I want to show you something I really, really enjoy. And it's really only a slight step different and doesn't require a lot of equipment. It's journaling. All journaling is an illustration with words. Some people journal in a notebook every morning, strictly writing, but it's a lot more interesting if you add pictures. And when you have the pictures, it's more interesting if you add a few words. I'm going to show you my absolute all-time favorite of journaling. This is from the sketchbook of Eugene Delacroix about the late 1800s, when artists did not have access to cameras. So if they went along on a trip as an artist, they had to be able to sketch from life. And if you notice, some of the illustrations are excellent. That part's a little bit not so good. That's off the page. And that would pass as a stick figure. This one is actually saying something. That horse is terrific. Those, whatever the images are, they're lost. They all appear on a page. It doesn't matter. But the words that carry on the story of whatever you saw. It's absolutely complete. The one that's in the picture with me, that is the recipe so I can make what was served at that restaurant. I mean, what fun. Then you have the recipe right on the page. You can have wine, the name of a friend, an address, anything that's pertinent to that day and that instance. Now I'm going to show you a few things that this is not, because they're kind of fun. There is a craft called scrapbooking. This is typical. You bring suitcases of stuff and you assemble them. This means suitcases of stuff. And this is not done in the field. This is definitely done on a table with glue, scissors, staples, who knows, but lots and lots of things. I did one just for the fun of it, for a Valentine's Day card for my husband. So it involved a doily, a kid stamp, a picture with, and I love this, see words, got a cataract removed, look like this, Happy Valentine's Day, then this folds down, and then there's a postage stamp, just because I liked it. And that says, Love Dragons. That's not where I'm going. But this is considered as journaling by some folks. Let me show you some other things you don't want. You don't want something that's so beautiful you won't use it. This book was totally handmade by Lois Jett for me. It's dedicated to me. The entire book is handmade. She used 5 different papers, and when she started another paper, she said what paper it is. I can't use that. It's too beautiful. I'm not going to wreck that carrying it around. It travels in a plastic bag. Here's another one. This is typical of books that many people carry. Please notice that there's no way to keep from having this flip out in the distance, and you've just ruined not being seen in public because you've got this big piece cantilevered out. If you do it this way, it's cantilevered out there. In this case, it's not a heavy book. It's got a paper binding that doesn't have a hard binding, so that's not going to kill you. But the fact that it's sticking out there is very, very inconvenient. The next one, nice book, nice paper. It's spiral bound so that you can take this and wrap it around like that. extremely nice paper, but those covers make it heavy, and there's a lot of paper in this book, a lot of paper. That makes it heavy. You want to get the weight down, and you want to have the convenience. Now in this case, because it's spiral bound, it's not going to stick out in the distance, but it's heavy, it's going to wear you out, and you're not going to do much.